Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year, if I haven't met anyone here. Let's start the day off, and I have to update you guys. I'm already in a trade. With NQ, trying to short this thing down to the daily BC, which it didn't took yesterday. Let me show you guys. This is only a challenge account, but as you can see, this is my trade right here. And this is a challenge account. I'm in $300 of profit right now, but it's 2 mini contracts, so I trade aggressively. And oh, I didn't put a stop loss here, but I'm already in a trade, so just updating you guys. And this is what I took, basically based on this bearish order block. It's basically a textbook order block. Doesn't really get any better than this one. So let me just, and by the way, there is still a chance for you guys to take the 50% discount at Topstep. The Apex sale ended yesterday, so it's down to 71% discount. And anyway, so there was a nice bearish order block on the 5-minute. Let me lower the music, hold on. And don't forget to push the like button, guys. So, right here, bearish order block, small fair value gap, right here, beautiful. And then by the time I realized that, it was already too late with a few points, but I entered a short here. So my TP is right above the BC line at it's at 60, 96, 97, something like that. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for. If you go out to the daily, you can clearly see that we are just above this fair value gap. I would be surprised if price would not tap into this fair value gap. That would be very surprising, especially after yesterday. But since we're dropping like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, we could be ending up with a green candle. There is a higher probability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and it made a reversal. Can we find some days? What was the longest streak of negative days? As you can see, if we rewind the chart, we can't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days here, and then boom. So the last time this happened, it was in June. That's just a statistical thing, you know. And this happened last time in June. So since June, there was no other event where there was more than 5 days in a negative result, but it might be the first one that we have a 6th day for ending up in the red. But so far, this is what will look like. So I am definitely going to look for some longs. We're just so close to this BC that I couldn't resist. You know how it is.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist. So we're just gonna wait. And as for news, we don't have anything major. We have some Euro news. Should be a pretty decent and normal, usually slow morning here in London. And we have the non-farm payroll. So if this thing doesn't move to that BC in the London session, then that would be really, really strange. Zoltan is here. Good morning, jó reggelt. I was just saying that there's a Hungarian fellow here. All right. You're the first one. How is your morning? So anyway, the main thing is that I'm looking for actually the best thing that you can look for is to tap into this right here. What is a BISI? Well, it's buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And what I refer here is the daily candle from the 11th of December. Good morning. Speak of the devil and he appears. There you go. VRC, good morning there. Everybody's here. You deserve a huge applause. Everyone deserves an applause. Don't forget to push those likes. You know, I'm collecting the likes, you know. So let's see what the BC is. We have this candle on the daily candle on the 11th of December, which is an up close candle. And after this up close candle, the next candle actually left this fair value gap. So from the 8th of December, which was a Friday, if you take the high of this one, which is the wick, and you take the candle from the 12th of December, between these wicks, you have this one. You have this bullish candle. And price did not trade between the two values. So the high is 16,329 and the low of this candle is 16,396.50. So between these two values, we have this bullish movement on the day. And by the terms of smart money or ICT concepts, this means that you know, buyers came into the market on this day. This was a strong bullish day, so buyers came in, and price didn't really retrace on the end of the day. And by the next day, price traded a little bit lower than the close of this candle, but left this area. This area has been left untouched or untraded, if you may say, and then closed higher. So this means that in between these two values, sell side has not been offered that much, if I may say, or at all. In this day, sell side has not been offered to these buyers. So that means, in terms of smart money concepts, that there is a buy side. Sorry about the apex is off, but it's not 80%. I'm going to update that. So the buy side is has been not offered in this area right here, and it also called as a sell side inefficiency, which means that sellers were inefficient to offer the price to buyers. So buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, right? That's what it means, BC. But you can also search for it on YouTube. But this is the term, which means that there's still lots of liquidity resting on those levels. And usually, as you can see, price gravitates to these levels to offer those resting orders, because there's surely quite a lot of resting orders until at least the mid threshold of the area. So they want to offer sell side to those buyers from that date. Institutional buyers most likely. And this is why there is some kind of liquidity below those levels. So there is definitely some resting positions, limit orders that are there. Yeah, you're welcome, Ricardo. You can also search for it on YouTube of what is a BC, ICT, BC. If you just put it to YouTube, you will find some videos about that. I have to update my Streamlabs because I forgot to update that. It's not 80% today. Today it is no more 80% with Apex, only 71%. But let me update it because yesterday I forgot to update it. Timers. totally forgot, so sorry about that. So no 80%, it's over, it's finished. All right, it has been updated. So anyway, that's what it is. So I'm in the trade. I can show you guys because yesterday someone told me it's not true that what I'm doing. So here is the trade on my Trade08 account. This is just a challenge account before somebody, as you can see, I'm in $450 profit. This is not a funded account. It's a demo challenge account. The funded account is not even real money, just telling you guys. This account is up $152,000. And right now I'm sitting around $450 because it's too many contracts. I'm trading aggressively, much more aggressively on this account, right? So the TP for those two contracts are resting for me at 397. I'm targeting, I don't have a stop loss. I just realized. All right, anyway. So this is my trade. This is what I took. All right. So now it's fine. Okay. This is the only trade I see for now, and I would be looking for longs right after we tap into this area. And what I mean by that is the following. If you look at the daily candles, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row which are bearish. 5 bearish days in a row. This would be the 6th bearish day if we would end up like this. And you know, that would be like really interesting. And if we rewind the chart, let me just show you the daily. Where can we see more than 5 bearish days in a row? Not here. So 5 bearish days in a row. The last time we had 5 bearish days, I just checked it. The last time, let me know if you find more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was one in September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if you guys can't really see it. There's 5 bearish days here, and then bullish day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 6, but you know the first one was technically a doji. So last time October, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, the point that I'm getting to is that statistically speaking, we have a higher probability to end up the day in the green. That doesn't mean we cannot go. If you want to find something here with 6 bearish days, I think we will have difficulties because the last time there was 6 days, it was in July. This is not the way I trade. It's just an indicator or a statistic that you can also keep in mind of what to be prepared for. But this is only statistic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days here. So as you can see, usually if you have 5 or 6 days, you should be expecting a bullish day. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see any place where there was more than 6 days in the past couple of months, as you can see. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, no. I would have to go back to 2021, so have to be prepared for that, all right? So that's the thing. Have to be prepared for a bullish day, which means if there was an accumulation in the Asia session. So for example here, let me show you. NRT is here. Good morning and welcome everyone. And you know guys, what's the drill? Just push the like button because that really helps out the stream. I'm just a small fish here, small guy, small YouTube streamer, and you know, I'm trying to pull my channel out from the abyss or the mist. So if you can help me out by pushing the like button, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. And applause for everyone. Okay, so right now I forgot what I want to say. Totally. Anyway, I totally forgot what I meant to say. Anyway, I would be looking for long positions right after we tap into this daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Which day was it? I'm gonna update the text. Okay, so you guys will know. Maybe we can sell from 412 or 416 if we see some aggressive selling after liquidity is taken at 411. Let me see. Let me see. Well, you know, if you're targeting the BC, and by the way, talking about BC, I understand what you're saying, 412. Yes, so if you want to re-enter, you can do so if this one is going to retrace back up, of course. It's your decision. And be careful because this can also, yeah, 5-minute chart, sorry. Yeah. So, yes, there is a small gap here. You can also re-enter if you're aiming for 10 to 15 points. As you can see, it's going against me. It almost hit the TP and now it's against me. So you can enter somewhere around this area, but have to be careful. Actually, I'm going to be careful. I might be closing down one contract here because I don't like this aggressive opening. This is the London Open, guys, so be careful. Now, there was the place where you can enter a short, but it's a risky one. Manage accordingly. You know, if you entered here around 11 or 12, your target should be around 400, or if you're really certain that we go into the BC, then 396.50 is the TP. And if you want to hold below that, I just wanted to say, yeah, that's what I meant to say. We have to measure the mid-level of the BC. So let's measure it. The mid-threshold of the buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency. I'm just going to put a FIB tool here, nothing fancy. And I'm just going to put it here. It's not a scientifically accurate midpoint, but you will get what I want to say. All right, down to the 5-minute again. So the mid threshold of the BC, and I'm going to talk about this as well. The mid threshold, let it be just a wick or a fair value gap or whatever. You can also call this consequent encroachment. It's also a respected level by the algorithm if we trade by smart money concepts. So this level is pretty much respected. Maybe it's respected by that the price does not want to touch it. Maybe it goes close and then reverses, or maybe it touches it and then goes through. The thing is that whatever happens, if price is gravitating inside the fair value gap, we have a high chance that we have to go somewhere around to the mid threshold. So in this case, BC mid level or consequent encroachment, as ICT says it. I don't know how to pronounce it, or I'm not so good in this one. I'm gonna put it here. So mid level CE point. If you want to hold it longer, you can do so, and maybe your TP2 should be a little bit above, just to make sure. If I would be holding a portion of the trade there's a nice round number of 370. I would be taking off my second TP right there, and that's it. Because yesterday, same thing occurred. It did not reach the midpoint at first, and then it started to reverse. So I would be taking TP to around 370. Right now, all I want to see to tap into the 396.50. My TP is at 397. So let me, profit level is 97 here. So that's my TP right there on my Tradeovate account, which is a challenge account. Okay. So I think I summarized pretty much clear what I'm looking for here. And by the way, encouragement. There you go. I did hear ICT says it encroachment. I know I'm saying it right. I mean, by his pronunciation, he said encroachment. But how do I just get curious right now. How do they say it? Encroachment.
Encroachment.
Encroachment. Oh my god. No.
Encroachment.
Encroachment. Encroachment. Oh my god. It's terrible. Encroachment. Encouragement. Anyway, that's what we're looking for. But, you know, the thing is that the London Open pierced price back from these lows, which is quite interesting. Doesn't really matter. I'm still going to hold this trade. I don't really want to see it trade above 427. If it does, it is what it is, guys. It's a challenge account for me at this point. My funded account yesterday, I did not trade. Although, you know what, guys? I am going to show you what happened yesterday. I'm going to show you something about my funded account. How is if you are trading very, very bad. Let me show you. I'm going to show you a statement from one of my funded accounts. I'm not going to show you everything, you know, from TopStep. And by the way, I do love TopStep, despite the fact that I'm affiliated with Apex. And I have a code now from Take Profit Trader as well. So here is one of my funded accounts from yesterday, and I mean, it's not from yesterday, but this is a great example. This is a great example. I might miss the word 10 the whole time. No problem there. So as you can see, this is an Express funded account that I'm trading. I was trading yesterday. I just recently started it at December 29, and only traded 3 days on this account, and I have not too much, $436 on it. Best day $220, worst day $15. But this is not the thing. The numbers are that matters, and this is terrible. This is terrible. This is the perfect example of how not to trade. Average losing trade $132. Average winning day $64. Now, this is the reason why I don't think I'm going to push it too hard, because I am in a little bit frustrated. Hello, Teacher FX. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. I'm definitely feeling frustrated right now. I don't know why. Yesterday, it was terrible for me on the funded account. Let me show you what happened yesterday. These numbers are terrible. So as you can see, I was down $649 which is terrible. And I managed to pull this up, so it was a roller coaster. I went down $649 and I went back up to $15 to the positive. And look at that. The average losing trade was $132 and average winning day. I was scalping my way back up to profitability and it was terrible. It was really terrible, guys. 80 contracts. And I was trading not just micros, I was trading minis as well. So yesterday, so this kind of trading behavior is the one that you have to leave behind. It's very bad. And same goes for this day here on January the 2nd. Started the year off with a negative and I managed to pull that up to 200 positive. So this means I managed to do $600 in one day, and in this case also $600. So I put myself into a swing of $600, which also gives a confidence that I can do it, I can manage to make it back. But these 2 days were my threshold to stop for the day, and I didn't stop. So this is how you should not trade your funded accounts. So I wasn't happy with yesterday's performance, although I'm still winning, but it's, oh no, but it's not, it's, you know, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Not even slightly. So not happy about that. Oh, it seems like I might have to close this trade down, unfortunately. Anyway, we're here now. I was looking for this trade to go into the daily PC. Took the trade pre-London, so that's the thing. It should have worked out nicely, but it just didn't. So I'm not blaming anyone. I took the trade, accepted the risk, and now I am just going to eat what I cooked. So there you go, almost at the stop loss. So bad. I was really hoping that, because it was so close to my TP level. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. What triggered you to act that way? If you mean by yesterday on my funded account, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was dealing with some personal life emotions, and not gonna lie to you guys, I'm having in my personal life, I'm having a little bit difficult week and difficult month ahead of me. And so and it's mostly financially, so that's the truth. I'm looking ahead of some financial difficulties that I have to overcome, and I think I have to face the reality that I'm not going to be able to manage that by pulling some YOLO trades on my funded accounts. And so I guess it was because of the greed for money, you know. I wanted to make some extra bucks for the month, and I had to realize by the end of the day I was happy that I managed to get out at break even technically. And I had to realize that if I abuse my funded account, it's not going to work. If I concentrate on the money, and you have to take the lesson from this as well, if you concentrate on the money, you're going to have a much harder time to achieve that goal. You know, if you just look at the balance, it's going to be very hard. At least it's not just from yesterday, it's from my past year. You're going to make the whole trading journey much harder than it has to be if you're just focusing on the money. Hold on, I have to take a real quick phone call. Don't go anywhere, just push the likes, you know, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm here. Your honesty is refreshing. Well, you know, well, I do hope that I can share some real life experience with you guys. I mean, real life, it means that trading related experiences. So, so that's where I'm at right now in terms of trading. I wanted to push because I know I'm going to have some expenses this month, and I had to realize that the harder I push, you know, and I was feeling some FOMO yesterday as well. I was out in the city, I was doing some shopping, and I had to do some stuff in the city. And let me see, what hour was it? It was something, yeah, it was before the futures market opened. It was somewhere here, I don't even know, somewhere around this hour, where I saw this level cracking, when I saw the 16,536 level cracking. And I wanted to go short, and I wasn't at my computer. And I also wanted to go short for this level, the 522. So I missed these trades because I'm not going to go down to the 1 minute, but on the 1 minute there was some entries, and on the 5 minute too, as you can see, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This could have been a nice short to here, but you know, I missed these trades. And then market opened up yesterday, and barcode chart, I hate this. This is so terrible, let me tell you guys. Like, this is hell. This is hell right there. If you see this, guys, the best thing you can do is just walk away from the AM session. This is like the worst what you can imagine. And the good thing in the bad thing is, you know, the market opens at 9:30, and if you see this barcode chart on the 5 minute and the 1 minute evolving until 10 a.m., then it's like a 60% or 70% chance that the rest of the AM session is going to be almost like this. Although I also made a mistake by not entering this trade, but most likely it would have spiked me out because my stop loss would have not been down here. Most likely I would have taken my stop here, and it, anyway, I don't even remember what I did. I was just scalping. I want to forget what I did yesterday. So this thing, it was hell. Yesterday AM session was hell. And oh, sorry. And after the AM session, by lunchtime, things started to, you know, evolve a little bit. And I think there was some nice entries that helped me to recover. I don't even know where. Anyway, it's in the past. Oh no, I'm out from the trade. Damn it, I'm out. Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm out. So anyway, this trade is in the dumpster. So strange, because I really thought that we're gonna dive into that level. Oh no. Yeah, we're out. Anyway, that's what happened. Crazy push, right? I was so certain that there should be tapping into that level. I still think that we can do that, but now, you know, this level, I don't know. If I look at the, by the way, if you look at the 1 minute, it's almost a nice YouTube 2022 model. The only reason I didn't really consider it is that this up close candle has not closed above this wick right there. And I do feel a little bit frustration about this trade because I was actually 2 points away from my TP. So that's bad. That's very bad. Anyway, we are below the midnight level. We are definitely in a discount array, so it is dangerous to go short, but we were so close to the daily BC. We were so close. That's when I thought that, okay, we should be tapping it. And because we were dropping like, yeah, we were dropping all the way from the midnight opening price. And what can we say? It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Of course, we can still go down, so I'm not saying we can't or won't. Let's just, I don't want to get married to the idea too much, but let's assume that price still wants to go for that BC. Let's just assume. What triggers can we see here that can help us with that trade? Okay, 34. Because on the hourly, we are technically 7 points away from this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Interesting. Yeah, as you can see, it wants to go there on the 1 hour, which is above, the high is at 34. I think we're going there. Or we should be going there, no? Or maybe 35. Let me see, what's the high of this candle? 34.50. It's at 34.50. Are we going there? Are we breaking that level? Because that would be inside of that level. Anyway, yeah. Now we got into that. Now we got into that. When we have NFP on the day, London session moves so weird. Yeah, it definitely does. And I really feel a little bit frustration, but you know, let's just look at this scenario on the 1 hour. I'm sorry about all the markups, but let's just look at this scenario a little bit. I'm sorry it's a weird color, but right here, what is this? What is this, guys? Let me know, because I'm right now I'm just willing to enter a trade here. This here, just correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, so help me out if I'm wrong. To my best knowledge, this is almost like a bearish order block. Yeah, this is almost like a bearish order block for me on the 1 hour. Just you know, look at it. What the hell is this sell side liquidity mark? Let me delete that. Sorry about that, guys. So Maximus, hey there. Well, you know, could this be a bearish order block? on the 1 hour. I think it could be. Why? It's not a perfect order block. It's definitely not a perfect order block, but you know, in terms of the better kind of order blocks, the definition is that up close candles are digging into liquidity, and this is where liquidity was in this fair value gap. Let me delete all this crap here. I have some crap on my chart, sorry. So the hourly candles yesterday were digging into this fair value gap here. I'm going to give a different color, or right there. Oh my god, it's terrible color. This is even worse. Anyway, you get my point. It was digging into this area and then going down, and this candle right there changed the structure. This candle here. So not that it's just dig into liquidity, but the down close candle shifted the structure again to the downside, which means that by the terms of ICT, the first point of reaction from a bearish not fair value gap, come on, order block, a bearish order block should be starting at the wick, or if you want to go safe, it's from the body. So there's two ways you can measure an order block. I know everybody does it differently, and you know, you can feel free to correct me because I'm not a guru or something, but ICT says in one of his videos, I mean, he has a bunch of videos, that if you want to play safe, you can measure it from the body of the candle, or if you want to play aggressively, you can measure it from the wick of the first up close candle to that move, which means price dug into liquidity right here on the 1 hour, took this liquidity as well, and now it's going down. And if this is the case, then I would say that this was the point to go short and take the daily BISI. And by that term, as you can see, I'm already in a short only with one contract. I'm already shorting this with one contract from 436. So I'm short from 16,436 based on the 1 hour bearish order block, which I assume that it's an order block. And I am going in again to target 397. That is my goal. It's going to be a nice trade if it goes down there. If not, I don't really care. I'm already $91 profit for the day because I cut my loss earlier from this account. So this is a challenge account, guys. Don't be excited too much. This is not real money. This is play money. This is demo money. Even the funded accounts are demo money. So anyway, I'm looking for this to go down. So this was my second chance to target that BISI down there. And this is what I'm doing right now. So let me update this. I have a second entry, 16,436, 16,436.50. There. So this is my second entry. My stop loss is going to be, well, it's going to be a little bit wider. I'm going to put it to 56. And my TP is going to be at 97, guys, 97. So this is my second entry or second chance for the trade. If I go down to the 5 minute, this is my trade right now. Okay, based on the 1 hour order block. And hey, Dave Trade FX, my god, so many good people here. So happy to see you guys. I had a small loss earlier. I was shorting here from this 5 minute order block, then it almost reached my TP down here and then reversed on me. And while I was talking, I exited manually. And I re-entered the trade based on this 1 hour bearish order block to target that CB. I do hope that this was a fake push, and I'm hoping that price is going to go down to that. So overall, I'm just trading a challenge account, and again, I'm going to show you guys this is how I look like. I do have an open position of 290, but I'm overall up 200 because I had a small loss from the previous trade. So this is a challenge account again. No big deal. I trade this aggressively, guys. I trade challenge accounts much more aggressively. I would have been a little bit scared to take this trade on my funded account. I'm a chicken. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm a chicken. All right. So, so far this is the thing I'm doing. And by the way, if somebody's interested, let me show you guys something interesting. I'm testing an indicator system on my MetaTrader at FTMO. I do have an FTMO, not real challenge account. It's a demo challenge account actually. So what you see here, I have this is a FTMO server with an FTMO challenge on MT4. And I do trade the same NASDAQ here, although it's called US 100. And as you can see, I'm not using indicators. This is the only indicator combination that I was watching in the past few months, and I'm testing it out. And so far, this account is up $1,457. But yesterday I didn't took a trade on it. And just saying that this indicator is available. Well, technically it's free because it's a set of indicators, so it's not one indicator, it's a set of multiple free indicators, so technically they are free indicators. Yeah, I mean, I do have the set files, I do have a some instructions how to see it, but you know, if you take a trade solely based on these indicators, then you're going to lose. I promise you that. But for example, let's go to yesterday. It's free, by the way. I'm going to share this indicator with you. Just give me a Slack here, because I want to update you guys on this. And let me just show you something from yesterday. Yesterday, for example, it was perfectly helping me out by indicating some nice trades here. Anyway, no, I'm not going to do that right now. But as you can see, it has some entry points. It has some entry criteria. This indicator is repainting, by the way. It's partially, this is repainting because it has the zigzag updating with some envelopes and stuff like that with the moving average. I'm gonna let you guys know my results, how I'm doing on this. So and then it's not ready yet, to be honest. Good morning, JX. Good morning, good morning. But Kamil is here. Hey there. And Ali Kaka, thank you so much for the purchase yesterday. I got the commission from Top Step. So guys, this indicator, I'm going to put this available. It's going to be in my Discord as well. And by the way, if you want to check my Discord, the new price is down. I'm not going to higher the price. It's $10, and I have educational material, PDF files, webinars, forecasts, stuff like that. And only a few people in my Discord. So don't be frustrated. Only a few people there. But I lowered the price to $10. I just had to say that. Sorry, guys. But I'm going to upload this indicator to my Discord as well with trading instructions. And I'm going to do a separate webinar on this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to do a webinar to my Discord. And it's going to stay on the Discord as a recording of how I can use this indicator in conjunction with ICT entry models. And I'm not going to say that I'm going to trade this indicator. I'm just surprised how nicely it's going. I tried to show you my results, but honestly, I forgot my password to FTMO. I really did. I don't know what's my password is. Oh, yo, I'm already logged in. So this is a demo challenge right here. And this is how I'm doing. Yesterday, oh no, it was before yesterday, a losing day. But so far, these trades, I had $700, $45, $38, $300, $400. These were all the entries. The entry model was taken. The entry model was based on this indicator, but in conjunction with ICT concepts. So there were some entry signals by the indicator that I did not take because it wasn't aligning with the ICT concept. Yeah, maybe it does. So it wasn't aligning with the ICT concept. So I only took the trades with the indicator that was lining up with ICT concept. So as you can see, I made $1,457 profit, but I must tell you that my average, what's my average loss? Where can I see that? Average losing trade. What's my average losing trade on this one? Anyway, my average win is $107, and my average losing trade shouldn't be more than that, too much. As you can see, my risk reward is 1.2, so not that huge, but the profit factor is good, 1.88. Yeah, average loss is $86, but anyway, it's good. I think it's good. So the only instrument, I mean, I was trying it out on Bitcoin as well, but the only thing I want to trade on FTMO, because I want to take a challenge on FTMO too, is going to be Nasdaq, which is called US 100 cash. And as you can see, the price differs because right now the price on the real Nasdaq is 16,422, and US 100 cash is 16,264. But the spread is fairly good. As you can see, it's not that bad. So the spread is all right. So this is just a FTMO demo account, only for testing purposes, but it still looks good. Anyway, we're still in the trade. So I'm only looking, and the reason why I'm only looking, it's a CFD. Yeah, it's a CFD, and I don't like CFDs. I think those are heavily manipulated. The MetaTrader broker is going to F you up big time if you trade CFDs. So far, what I've seen, FTMO has a decent spread, and they have no commission on the CFD, so that helps you out a little bit. So no commission there, and you know, so far it moves, I wouldn't say normally, but you know, what can you do on a MetaTrader broker? Not too much. But you know, I thought I'd try it out. Or you can just use it on a demo account to apply some entries to your real future chart, because the chart itself is exactly the same. So I'm gonna update you guys how I'm doing on that indicator, and I'm going to put a link out because it's all over the place now. I'm gonna share it with you. So it's already uploaded to my Discord, I think, but it's not ready yet. The Funded Trader, good prop firm or not? Sahir, I hope I am pronouncing your name right. Shihariyar. I'm gonna call you Ahmed. Ahmed, thank you so much for dropping to the stream. The Funded Trader. How should I put this to not offend anyone? I think it's not a good prop firm. I think that's what I think. I did a video last year about them, how they were messing up with the spread. I did not notice how much of a traction that video got. I think it's already above 21,000 views. I never thought that it's going to be that high. So it got picked up by YouTube real much. I never thought. I just recorded my screen immediately. It's not a good quality, and I just put it out because I was angry, and it got traction for more than 20,000 views. You can check it on my channel. They were messing up the spread so big that and the CEO, I'm just gonna say it out loud. I think he's lying. He was lying, and I'm not trusting companies or CEOs like that. Eastern Tech. I didn't know that TFT and many others are owned, co-owned, and managed by Eastern Tech. This is the first time I hear this information. I don't know about that Eastern Tech company. That's interesting. Anyway, their CEO, Angelo, who is a kid, by the way. No disrespect, because I know a lot of youngsters are way smarter than me, and he's a 27 or 28-year-old guy. He definitely could be a smart guy, but it was, you know, everybody was screaming in the Discord. I got banned from their Discord, by the way. I got banned from TFT Discord because I was I wasn't cursing or anything like that. I was just keep asking the admins and everyone that what the hell are you doing? Why is this like this and that and blah blah blah? And I just got banned from their Discord. So that's when I put out the video, and their CEO Angelo, that's the guy named, I think, some Angelo something, and he just said, "Oh, it's normal. We're just simulating market conditions." Now, kid, I can say that I've seen stuff since 2007, and that's not market conditions. What you're doing at TFT. That's just straight up screwing your traders up. And they also admitted on YouTube interview, there's an interview where the CEO of TFT clearly admitted that they are using software to manipulate the spread, which is, everybody's doing that, guys. Understand that. Every MetaTrader, let it be MetaTrader 5 or 4 or whatever, even FTMO, every single MetaTrader prop firm is manipulating the spread and the slippage against you. They do not want you to succeed. They don't want you to succeed. Trust me. Everybody's so blinded. You guys are blinded. I'm sorry, not you guys. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, just coming out of me. Everybody, the majority of new coming prop firm traders are blindfolded, like, oh, this prop firm really wants me to be successful. No, they do not want you to be successful. They want you to fail. That's what they want. And I'm sorry, I might be being funny, and yeah, absolutely. They do not want you to be successful. They want you to fail. But they need some influencers and some people, and it's demo, of course. I know that it's demo. I always know that it's demo account. Even if you're really that blindfolded that you still believe or believed before everybody's using the simulated word. That's the new word. I'm gonna make a t-shirt for myself. We're living in a simulation. You know, we're living in a matrix, you know, simulated crap, you know. It was always simulated. If someone is still thinking that his or her live account is really going to the live markets, then you guys are obviously living in Wonderland, or I don't know, because it's never going to go to the live market if you're trading at a MetaTrader brokerage. Never, ever, and not even ever. Never, ever is going to go to the live market. Not even your super highly pro, futuristic, high-tech funded account. It's not going to go to the live markets. Never going to go. Never. FTMO is still very good. Yeah. So, but, you know, the business model is like this. And even FTMO banned some higher profit traders there on YouTube because they were trying to hack the system. And if I were FTMO, I would have banned those guys too. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest, guys. You know who I am. I'm being honest. If I would own FTMO, Raja, oh my God, Raja, that's a separate story, guys. Raja is a separate story. If I would own, I'm going to talk about Raja in just a second. If I would own blue or red pill, guys, this is the red pill. This is the red pill. If I would own FTMO, I would do everything in my power, within the limits, of course, within the limits, to screw up my traders, because I want to make money. If I own a prop firm, I want to make money on the failed traders. So I'm going to give a hard time for them to make profits. Of course, if they are making profit and I cannot do more than above my limits, I do have to pay them out. I understand that. They deserve it. They went through the obstacles. I do have to pay them out. But I'm being honest. If I would be the CEO of a prop firm at MetaTrader or MetaTrader 4 or 5, whatever, especially if I'm an offshore, I would do mostly everything I can to get as much profit, squeeze as much profit from failed traders as I can. I would be giving giveaways all the time and promotions. I would be paying off influencers, and that's what they're doing. They're paying off influencers. They are putting up this marketing accounts as well. And why do you guys think they are doing these fancy interviews? It's crazy. I'm going to talk about Russia in a second. JX is writing, let me update myself. If you're speaking of brokers, yes, they do go to live markets. Yeah, brokers is different than prop firms, but let me talk about brokers too, because this is an interesting topic. In the terms of funding firms, you are correct. Yeah, and also they are not actual prop firms. They're true prop. Yeah, yes, JX is correct here, guys. JX is saying it right. Stats work in your favor if you. Yeah, so. For example, TopStep is a real regulated prop firm in regulation with the SEC, CFTC, everything. So, for example, the TopStep is a regulated, hands down prop firm. Okay, they have a slightly different business model in terms of getting income from failed trades. And they're really putting out, when they say they're putting out traders to the live market, they have to do that because the SEC and the CFTC checks their accounts. They are doing contracts with these traders and they have to put those trades out to the real market through CME. So that's a different business model. So yes, JX is right. The proper prop firms are like that. Okay, let's put them aside. But the not actually real prop firms who are offshore prop firms, I'm not going to go with names, but some of them are based in Dubai or some offshore entity or whatever. Those are not real prop firms. And they are just so-called prop firms. And they do everything in their power to screw you up. And if I would own an offshore prop firm, I would do the same as well. I'm sorry, guys. This is a capital world, it's a capitalistic world. I would do whatever I can if I would own a prop firm like that. Prop firm. To squeeze the traders. Of course I would. I'm thinking more along the lines of Trillium, SMB. Yeah, I know that SMB Capital. Yeah. But still, TopStep is also regulated. And let's talk about the forex brokers, because there are two kind of forex brokers. One is unregulated. One is regulated. IC Markets is a worldwide forex broker as well. They have offshore accounts as well. For example, I have an IC Markets account registered in their Seychelles branch. So my account, my live account, is registered through their Seychelles office, not through Europe. Because here, for me in Europe, I can choose that I want to open account with them through their Europe branch, or I can open account with their Seychelles branch. Yes, that's due to being involved in futures. Yes, which has tighter controls. Yeah, definitely. I understand what you... So, for example, even so-called regulated forex brokers are tricking the system. Why? Because they are outsourcing their clients from Europe or from regulated countries to offshore countries, for example, to Seychelles. And trust me, if they B-book you. So the offshore forex brokers are definitely B-booking everyone with a smaller deposit. For example, you deposit $500 or $1,000. They don't have a track record of you. They are going to B-book you. The B-book means that your trades are not going to go out to the real market. Basically, you're trading a demo account. So you're still trading a demo account if you're depositing money to an offshore forex broker. I'm not talking about prop firm, offshore forex broker. You're going to trade demo account. Even if it says live account, it's still going to be a demo account. And you know, if you're going to push a good track record, then maybe, but that's maybe, they will put you into the live market, because they will see, okay, this guy is better than we thought. We can't book him no more. We have to put him out to the live market. So they cannot do that with US customers. But as I said, offshore forex brokers with non-US customers, they can do whatever they want. So anyway, it's a whole wild west, guys. And someone was asking about Raja. Yeah, want official. Sorry, I mispronounced your name there. Raja has an offshore brokerage, and he says that it's not offshore because they're registered in Dubai. Guys, I love this answer. We're registered in Dubai. We're not offshore. Of course. Dubai is 100% offshore. 100%. And why? It's a nice sign, you know. We are registered by the Dubai security of blah blah blah, this and that. I'm not saying it's nothing, but I know a guy who is established a prop firm in Dubai. I'm not going to say the name of the prop firm. It's a Hungarian established prop firm, not the funded, not a true forex run, so don't worry about that. But the company is based in Dubai, and he told me that basically the regulation is nuts. There is basically no regulation there. So you can have an official stamp from the Dubai financial authorities just by putting down a couple of $100,000 or maybe $1 million. I don't know the exact number. But if you have a couple of $100,000 you put down to your bank account, to your company established in Dubai, then you will have the official stamp of the Dubai financial blah blah whatever exchange and authority. And then you can say that, okay guys, I am not offshore because I am registered in Dubai. Dubai is offshore, man. So that's first. Secondly, Raja, and I'm not going to go into deeper because I think Raja is a smart man. I think he's a very, very smart guy. I think he's super smart, and I think he was in a good place in a good time. He's also lucky and smart. He was in a good place in a good time. He started to rise by YouTube and social media before the prop firm space started to rise. He was gaining some traction from Magic Keys. There's that. Yeah, Magic Keys is that thing that you push the button with MetaTrader. And he's a salesman. And he said it too in one of his live streams way back. I saw that. He told everyone that, guys, I'm not a trader. I'm a salesman first. And he's a smart guy. I'm not bashing on him. He's very smart. He was selling Magic Keys. He was sharing YouTube content. He gained a lot of traction, which is great. And you know, he ended up building up a nice following. But you know, if you're asking me if those millions of dollars on his own MetaTrader 5, I don't care if it's 4 or 5, his own MetaTrader server, because he's saying, I'm not renting, this is my own MetaTrader. Even better, if you have your own MetaTrader server, whatever, 4 or 5, who cares? I have a little bit of second thought that those millions of dollars are actual real money on your MetaTrader account. You know, last year he was showing off having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millions of dollars on his MetaTrader account. Of course he was. He was trading live on YouTube for years, so his credit, I can confirm he trades religion. I know. That's why I'm saying he was smart. He was smart. I wasn't really Yes, he had the magic keys, and I'm not saying it. I'm not saying. I know it sounds like maybe I want to put him in such a bad light, but you know, I'm still saying he's smart. About his trades, I don't know. I was watching some of his streams. I'm actually many of his streams, not now, 2 years before this. During the pandemic or something like that, I was watching his streams. And though I don't know, what I've seen is that he was placing a buy stop and a sell stop in front of news, and he was laughing like, oh, this went good, this went bad. I don't know. The only thing I realized, his account balances are real too, but I know where you are coming from given all the shit out there. I know. I'm sorry, JX. No offense, and you know I should stop about because he does that, and I'm sorry, JX. I'm not this kind of person. I truly have respect for Raja for doing all that, because he was putting himself out to, he's putting his face out, he's putting his accounts out. He was really doing some trades, but everything, you know, aside, I have my doubts that he has millions of dollars in Forex account. I do believe that he is rich. He has made super amount of money. I do believe that he's doing real estate in Dubai. I do believe that he's making great sales online. I recognize his growth too. So he built up a following, but I have my doubts in terms of he really trades that amount of money on Forex, because, you know, he was live and he was making some, I'm sorry to say that, but some stupid trades in my opinion. He was taking some stupid trades and he was laughing all around. Didn't really take seriously all the thing. That's what I've seen, you know. That's my personal point of view. And by the next day, magically, some huge profit trades were up in his account, you know. By the next day, he went live. He went to his account statement and, after stream, or, this morning we made some nice trade and there was $100,000 trade, you know, with 200 lots, you know, 200 lots or 150 lots, whatever, I don't know. Gold, full leverage, you know, $200,000 magically appeared on his statement. So, yeah, I know he trades off stream, but it always has. I know. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing I have in my mind that it's. I just can't. I can't bear with it. So I'm just gonna say it out loud, and no disrespect to Raja Banks. He has really put on a lot of. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, DJ. He's really put on a lot of effort to his brand and to his marketing. So he's a really, really smart fellow there. Really smart. But I'm just gonna say it out. I don't believe that money on that specific Forex account with millions of dollars is real, actual money that he wires out to his bank account. I don't think. That's my opinion. But it's a real good marketing. It's very good. It's gaining traction. Like all the youngsters and newbies who come into trading see this guy from Pakistan that, oh my God, this guy is trading millions of dollars on his Forex account. I can do that too. Yeah. I know JX. So just to narrow it down, I think Raja is a very smart person. I respect what he's doing online in terms of building his brand. I don't know if he's such a good trader as he says or as he shows how he is, because whenever we got to the time when he was asked to show some proof, he always, you know, moved out from the question. Anyway, he's still smart. He's a good marketer. He's a very good salesman. But that's all. That's all. He has said his internet is to cut back on trading. What? He has said his intent is to cut. Oh, yeah. Sorry. So I misread there. And build business. So there you go. So his intention is to cut back on trading and, you know. Oh, sorry. I have to take a quick phone call, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm here. Quick phone call there. Anyway, he's a good businessman. Raja is a good businessman. So that's all about Raja. So respect for him. I'm not throwing him under the bus. I just have my doubts about the reality of those trades. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still in the trade. I'm swimming in $500 or $600. I have a small loss there. My TP is at 397.25. The trade has been taken from the 1 hour bearish order block. So almost at the TP. I think we're gonna go there. Let's hope we will go there. And TP has been taken. Yeah, and the account is up $153,000. Yeah. There you go. As I was expecting, it has taken the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Nice. So this trade came through quite nicely. This was a nice trade. I wish I would have these trades all the time. Thank you. Oh my guys, now I feel terrible right now because I was saying so much shit, especially about Raja. I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend anyone, but keep in mind, I just got angry because of TFT. That's what came out of me. I'm not going to open an account with TFT in the future anyway. So keep in mind that a prop firm, just keep this simple fact in mind, that an offshore Forex prop firm is not interested in you to be successful. Just keep that in mind. And they will do all kinds of nasty tricks with slippage and spread and commission, whatever, what have you, or they're just going to find some glitch in your trading, and you know, they can do that. They just simply send you an email that, hey bro, sorry, but we saw that you were trading like this and this, and we're going to deny your payout, and that's it. So just be aware of that. So if you're building your trading foundation on an offshore Forex prop firm, please do your research and you know, do the favor for yourself to diversify your trading portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially not in one offshore Forex prop firm. You know, that would be the thing. Justin, hey there. Yes, definitely. I'm sorry about my behavior. It's just I was a little bit emotional about this question because I really put so much effort to some of those companies, and I know I screwed up the trading, but when I started to realize that they are really not on our side, then, you know, if one wants the closest to an actual desk on prop firm, look at Opteros. Opteros. Really? I never heard of Opteros. Opteros Trading. This is it, right? Unlimited upside. What is this? Elite traders absorb. Opteros Trading. So this is a regulated prop firm, prop desk. What is this? Enter the tryout to earn your seat. Okay. Okay. $50,000 profit target. 4,000 max drawdown. Flexible trading. How much does it cost? 60% profit share. You know, I was back in 2019 or 2018. I was starting out with Audacity Capital, which is a prop firm in London, and they are also regulated by the London authority. I mean, with the authorities in England, and they offer you 15,000, not 50, 15. $15,000. Of course, they changed their portfolio. Funding ability challenge. So I started with them. They still in the prop firm space. There you go. But they are regulated in London, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong, but anyway, look at the facts here. SMB Capital is awesome. They trade options on Wall Street. Let's look at the fact. On-demand payouts. Oh, there you go. Start my tryout, $300 per month. Okay, I'm gonna look into this. It looks interesting. So how's it going here? Oh, I have to. Okay. So I have to fill out this form. Route clearing. Okay, I'm gonna look into this. It seems interesting. Can I trade micros on the desk, and is there a limit on how many? Yes, you can trade it. The amount depends on. Okay. What platform? Just the usual. Okay. Are there any obligations in terms of weekly meeting or checks in? Oh yeah, you're asking that. Anyway, it's interesting. I'm gonna look into this company, just, you know, for fun. Man, this trade was awesome. I wish I would have all these trades every time. This was such a great trade. I have to tell you guys, I'm sorry again. I feel bad that I was bashing so much on some of these prop firms. I'm sure that I may have offended some of you guys, but I'm sorry again. And special sorry if someone is following or follows Raja Banks. It wasn't against his personality or something. The only thing I mean, no thing against him. So he's a good guy. Respect for what he's done in the prop space and not just the prop space, in the trading space. So whatever he's doing, he had to do it with real effort. On the other hand, the only thing I'm standing aside is that the funded trader, I had really bad experience and I'm not trusting them. Yeah, I was just, I don't like to. I'm not the kind of person. I believe in karma. That's the short answer. I do believe in karma deeply. I believe so. If I speak bad things about something or someone, I always have a bad feeling that maybe karma is going to strike back somehow. So I was trying to be respectful as well, because I do respect what he's done. And still, the only thing I'm not regretting is my experience with the funded trader. I didn't even know his name. Should I? I don't know. Aaron, at this point, I'm not going to say anything. What happened? We must stick to one thing, I believe, to ignore all the other shit and the internet. Definitely. So this is exactly the kind of behavior I don't want in my streams, by bashing on others. So I do regret it now that I've said so many crazy things. So that's a very good approach, by the way. Yeah, JX is right there. Which is difficult. It is mostly feeling and not clear structure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Aaron said it right. So absolutely good approach. I always said to myself, I'm not going to be toxic in my streams, and now I got to be a little toxic with this speech I just had. So I'm sorry about that. I already regretted it, but anyway, I just said my opinion. So respect to everyone. And by the way, if anyone is putting his or her name out in social media, it's still an effort, because nowadays social media can be deceiving pretty much. So anyway, this trade turned out nicely. Who knows, right? JX. So this trade turned out nicely. I don't think we're gonna see too many other stuff here. I didn't even check ES this morning. Let's check ES. My charts are not even updated from yesterday. I didn't even update my charts, although I should have. Taken the low here. Midnight open. Previous day high was right here. I have to take these lines off. Okay, so ES went lower as well. And by the way, since I'm focusing on only one market, just saying to you guys, my results in the past few months, and in terms, this is NQ, my results got way better. So if some of you guys are trading for like 5 or 6 or 10 markets at once, let it be forex pairs or whatever commodities, you cannot focus. I think personally, you cannot focus on more than 2 markets at once. I think. Apertos. Oh yeah. If you're higher alpha level, yeah, possible reversal, or are we going lower? Justin is asking. Bro, draw a line under it. Move on with your trade. My trade is off. If you have 8 to 10,000 people paying you 150 a month, you might reconsider. Definitely, JX is right. Let's see. So the answer to the question to Justin, are we going to go lower? I think we might, but you know, we are in a decision point right now. The mid-level of the daily BC is at 16,363. So that's also like a very important level in terms of daily buy-side imbalance. But if you look at the daily chart, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a negative in a row. 5 days in a row. It's very rare. It's not always a common thing that you have so many negative days. Statistically speaking, we can, you know, if you find 6 days in a row, that's only occurs like 1 or 2 times in a year. If we would end up bearish the way like this, I would say it's very, very rare, you know. Cody, hey there, Cody. Nice to see you there. Good evening or good morning, you know. Hi, Tom. Any advice for gold? Yon. Considering NFP, well, you know, I wasn't trading gold nowadays, but I can check it up for you. I wasn't really trading gold, but, you know, we can look a quick glimpse on it since we're out of the trade. As you can see, I didn't even updated my chart since a while ago. Let me put some lines here and just a quick recap. Guys, can you please push the like button and support the stream? I would really appreciate it. I'm just a small fish here, trying to move this channel to the top 100. Anyway, let's look at gold. As you can see, all-time high here. NFP, you know, NFP is I really don't know. Just give me a second. I have NAS 100 was quite interesting. It was interesting, yeah. So let me check gold. Just a second. I do have an analysis somewhere around here. Oh no, I don't have it. I deleted it. Sorry. In terms of NFP, let me check my Discord. I want to check my Discord. Just give me a minute, because I think I have analysis for NFP. Has to be here somewhere. Just give me a second. What? Oh yeah, here we go. I got this from a fellow trader, guys, and this analysis from NFP, and I can share this with you. I got this. How can I zoom this? I want to zoom it out. Is there a way to zoom this? There you go. So, lower non-farm payrolls, bullish factors, decreasing treasury yields because of deflationary data, increasing unemployment, cooling, contracting economy. So then, you know, price would go up. Higher non-farm payrolls number, it is bearish for gold. High treasury yields because of inflationary data. This is not my analysis. I'm a member for a guy who always posts some, is really good in this. High treasury yields because of inflationary data, low unemployment, overheating economy. So these are the bearish factors. So higher number, it is bearish for gold, lower it is going to be bullish for gold. That's the fundamental aspect of this thing. But if we look at the chart here, technically speaking, on the daily, there is nothing really on the daily. The next imbalance is right down there, and otherwise intraday, well, we're pretty much just ranging here, as you can see. Since yesterday we're technically in the middle. It has doing nothing, so I would not take a trade, of course, until NFP. And you know, usually NFP, what I see with gold is that NFP does like this scenario, whichever the number is, goes down, takes liquidity. So typical seek and destroy. Oops, sorry, that's not what how I intended to draw it, but you know, you get my point. This is gold after NFP, or vice versa. So there is no clear indication of how you should trade NFP, because it's all crazy. It's an overall downtrend, but it's falling to push lower. It's in a choppy range right now. From what I can tell, yeah, it's definitely. I can't read this. There is nothing to do here on gold. Even if I go down to the 5-minute, you know, this morning there was no setup on gold. So I would be very careful with NFP. I'm sorry I couldn't give you much more information about that, but I'm not following gold all that much. Okay, so look at that. NQ is edging higher, which means if we are looking for this day to end up in the green, then we should be ending the day higher than the midnight opening range. Okay, so if I go down here, I would like to see, I'm going to delete this for now. I would like to see, if we are bullish for the daily candle, I would like to see this candle breaking structure, which it did. So we might be seeing a potential entry model, YouTube 2022 model. This 5-minute candle just broke structure. We might be seeing a new setup here, guys. I seem to be breaking higher lows, trying to push, but yeah, definitely stay out. Definitely. But you know, this is interesting, you know. Market structure shift on the 5-minute. 5-minute market structure shift. And if this candle goes here below 412, then this can be an opportunity to go long. Guys, you don't really get this kind of nice setups all the time, but you know, if you took your stop loss there and the TP is going to be the midnight range, then you can still have a nice almost 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. You know, this is kind of a scenario that can be played out here, and maybe you can take partials somewhere around 430. So be careful. Technically, we're still in the kill zone, but I am not going to take this trade, just saying. I'm just showing you guys that there is a clear YouTube 2022 model ICT entry right here. I would put my entry right at 412. 412, guys. It could be a pullback, so that's why I'm saying you have to be careful. Although we have taken out a major liquidity level, NAS 100, right? Yeah, this is NES, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'm yawning here. I'm not sleeping too well nowadays, so. Anyway, I believe that this could be a nice entry if it triggers this one down there. I am not taking it. I think pull up that number to push lower. Yeah. It could. If we look at the 1 hour chart, I'll be following S100 for a while now. Yeah. And by the way, I just the only trade I took is on a demo account right now. I'm gonna close this as I was testing. I'm still testing this indicator on a MetaTrader. I took this trade. This is a demo account at FTMO, so it's a trial account. It's not a challenge account, but it's an FTMO server with the demo. And so far, it has 51,400 something dollars. I took an entry on this one because it's demo is cool. So based on ICT concepts, this indicator gave me a nice entry as well. And also, if I zoom this one out, we had also a nice entry with this indicator right here based on ICT concepts. So as you can see, I did not took this trade, but it was quite nice. So this is a low probability trade to the long, and it's only on a demo account. But I'm testing this indicator. It's available in my Discord membership. With I'm going to do a webinar this weekend, and I'm going to have the recording in my Discord. So you have to study. People hate on demo, but how do you expect to get better? Look at least. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Which spread? Oh yeah, there is definitely some spread. There is definitely some spread here. This is FTMO, so the spread is 255, 257. During the New York session, by the way, the spread goes down to 1, by the way. So this is FTMO, and this is what is this? US 100. So the CFD version of Nasdaq. And during the US session, it goes down to 1, as I seen it. But it has no commission, so I guess that's a good thing. But I'm just testing this out, so it's only for testing purposes. It's not a big deal. I trade demo too, of course. Most likely for testing out some entries or strategies. I always have to keep my mind occupied. That's not too bad then. I remember my CFD day. Yeah, I mean, I don't trade CFDs. So as of right now, I'm not trading CFDs. The only reason I opened up this FTMO account is to test out this indicator, how it's aligning up with ICT concepts. It's a set of indicators actually. And so far, where is the account? Do I have? This is the account. Let me reload this page. So far, this account is doing well. Usually, my average loss is $86. Average profit is 107. And so far, with this indicator, I'm trading like with quite okay results. I made, and I'm mostly trading US 100. So as you can see, I made $1,444 on an FTMO server, which is, I think it's not a bad result considering that this is an indicator. So consistency score is quite alright. I had a bad day 2 days ago, but it's cool. I had a negative day here. So I just put on a trade. This is only for testing purposes. So now the trade should have been triggered on NASDAQ if you want to go long, of course. If you want to go long, then you can take this long. It's a classic YouTube 2022 entry model. If you are anticipating that the day should end up in the bullish manner, then, you know, this one should push all the way up to above the midnight level. So I'm not taking this trade because I had a nice trade with this short. I don't want to give back those profits in the same session, so that's a rule for me. But I took a trade on my demo account. Oh, Zoltan, okay, have a great green day. I missed my entry. Oh, then I made a little mess. Oh. It is time for me to preserve some emotional capital. Yeah, definitely. Zoltan, thank you. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltál. Fellow Hungarian, thank you for being here. See you next week. Have a great weekend. Yeah, go on with the question, Cody. Yeah, I'm over with indicators. I left behind indicators. I'm testing this one out because I have a friend who is making some decent results with this set of indicators, and I promised him that I'm gonna dive into it just for fun. So I said, okay, I'm gonna open up a demo account and I'll see what I can do. Do you aim for a certain amount of pips a day or just percentages? Well, since I'm trading nowadays futures on my funded account, in terms of points, I'm aiming for points on an average weekly basis. So for example, I'm aiming for at least, or not at least, but on average, I'm aiming for 100 points on NASDAQ on average per week. I can say that this is kind of my profit target, to have a net 100 points on NASDAQ, because I'm 90% trading NASDAQ. Sometimes I put on an ES trade. Sometimes if I see a very nice entry, sometimes I put it on, but 90% I'm looking for like 100 points in a week, in a complete trading week on NASDAQ. On MetaTrader, it's like different for every market. Like the pip ratio is different for CFD or some. I'm not trading Forex pairs since quite a while now because I don't know. I found much more interesting to trade index futures, so I do like it. I do the percentages. I'm not saying I don't, because I do calculate. For example, when I entered the trade this morning, I put my stop loss above here, about 20 points up here. I put my stop there, and since I entered with one contract, I did calculate. It was, you know, I was calculating it in my head. I knew that I'm going to risk less than 0.5% of capital, or even less than that. I'm going to risk, because if I'm risking with one contract 20 points, that's $400, right? So on a 150k account, $400 is less than 0.5%, if I'm correct. So that's about 0.30 something percent. I don't even know, 0.4%. I don't know. But so yeah, I did the calculation in my head when I put on one contract and I put my stop loss. I knew that I'm risking $400. For NAS and US, it's simple. I have a tool. If I want to trade US 100, for example here, I have an indicator which is called position size calculator. That's what it's called. And as you can see, you can pull the line wherever you want. You put in your risk, like for example, I want to risk $200, and it gives you like it's going to be 10 lots. And there's a script. I'm not going to push the button. if you push a button, then it places the trade automatically for you. For example, here on this trade, I wanted to risk $100. As you can see, my stop loss is set to $100. And as you can see, the script calculated that it's going to be 5.98 lots on US 100. So this is the tool I'm using. It's from earnforex.com. I'm going to share you the link, all right? It's a free tool. It's a script and you can implement to your MetaTrader. Just give me a second. I'm gonna share the script with you because I do have the link somewhere around here. Just give me a second. What's the name of this? Just give me a second, I can share it with you. Oh, they took it down. What a shame. They took it down from their website. Oh no. It's called Position Sizer, by the way. Oh, okay. I think GitHub still has the files for it, so it's called Position Sizer. No. It's yeah, because they took out the page. Look at this. I went to the page, and this page is not available. This was the link for position size calculator, but I found another page for you. Fortunately, someone put it onto GitHub, so let me put the link for you. I'm gonna log into my chat here. Here is the link. And you can download this to your MetaTrader. You can download this to your MetaTrader and install it. You know, there's a README file there, so shouldn't be a problem installing it. And that's what I use. And look at that. It looks like I'm gonna be having a stop loss here. Almost hit my stop. So fortunately someone put it out there. You're welcome, Cody, you're welcome. It's a free stuff. I think they have it for MetaTrader 5 too. I think. Not sure though. I'll do a research on it. I think they have it for MetaTrader 5 as well. It's a very simple tool. I do like to use it, and you can give a key binding to it and you don't have to type it yourself. Just push a button and it's going to put the trade on for you. So it's very good. Oh my god, guys, I'm streaming since 2 hours and the kill zone is almost over. I did not take this trade again before somebody thinks I took it. I did not. I only took it on my demo account. And I'm almost at my stop loss level. Oh no. I'm going to have a stop loss on my demo account. It's so frustrating. So it seems like that it wants to dive deeper into the mid-level of that so-called consequent encroachment, or mid-level to that BC, to that daily BC. And now it took me out on FTMO. So this trade is definitely in danger. If someone took this trade, well, you know, as they say, it's too low to be short, but also too low to be long. And you may be okay. No, I got stopped out, but it's demo. I did not take this trade. This trade I didn't take. So on my challenge account today, I can show you. Today we are up $688. And the account balance is up $153,000, so I call this a good session. Of course, we're still far from the target, but you know, Hopefully we will get there. This is a Top Step account, and by the way, this is the last day, guys. If someone did not claim for the 50% discount, do so, because this is the last day of that. And please, if you want to help out the stream, use my links. There is still a discount if you click my link and purchase the code through my link. I would really appreciate that. And there's also still a sale at Apex for 71%. Or Take Profit Trader, if you register now using my link, you can have a lifetime of 50% discount. So grab those coupons if you want to make some extra thing. Yeah, part of the game. I did not take that. I was feeling comfortable with my profits, so use my coupons. And if you would like to get to be a part of my Discord, it's only $10. Don't be flattered because there's only a few people there, but I do upload some educational material, indicators as well, some free stuff, webinars, weekly forecasts, and some stuff there. You can check it out if you go to pip.ninja. There's a crazy video there I'm going to update where I'm talking about the stuff which happens on Discord, but it's mainly for supporting my journey, because so far this month I'm not going to take any payouts, and you know, bills are coming, so it's crazy. Yeah, don't forget Jamie, and if you would like to, you can use my link below somewhere. If you click on my link and buy your Combine account with the code, that would help out the stream as well. But you know, it's just a commercial part, guys. So anyway, the price of the Discord is $10, and I'm not promising you the role, but it helps out the stream as well, and trying to build a community of good people there. Anyway, there's a lifetime membership and the monthly $10 too. So it's mainly for support, and there is some educational stuff there. I'm trying to upload more and more, so it's not that big a deal right now. My Discord, I'm not promising the world, but I do appreciate anyone who comes there and helps me out and supports the thing. Legit never I've always stuck with currencies. Well, you know, I was stuck with currencies as well, but when I found how much more precise the futures are, I mean, how I can't speak English now, sorry guys, how precisely are futures working in terms of respecting levels, then I thought, yeah, I did find futures better, because futures are acting much more respectful to certain levels, and I do like that. So for example, currencies are not always respecting those levels as much. Currencies are much more manipulated than futures, mostly index futures. Whichever currency we're talking about, whatever, it doesn't matter. Currencies are much more manipulated due to political factors and fundamental factors. Of course, we have political factors in futures too, but still, for intraday trading, futures are better, especially for the levels, and currencies are a little bit more manipulated. And you know, in 8 to 10 years, I think there's not going to be currencies anymore. And the forex market, and not just saying because ICT said so, I do believe that the currency market is going to end. So forex market is dying, slowly dying. It's not going to end in the next couple of years, but central bank digital currencies are coming. So I think the numbers, I mean, the days are numbered. Sorry, the days are numbered for forex in the foreseeable future. And I hope that index futures are still going to be a market that we can trade retail from our home. But I think the forex market is not the future in terms of futures, but it's not the future. I'm not saying it's bad. I do like to take on a few trades on pounds sometimes. Euro is just too slow for me, so sometimes I do put a trade on with pound, but it's just for fun on my private account. But are you still using MT4 for food? No, I'm not. I'm trading Tradeawait. I'm using Tradeawait, as you can see. Tradeawait and NinjaTrader. This is Tradeawait. and I have NinjaTrader 2. I'm just using MetaTrader for this indicator to test it out. So I'm not. MetaTrader 4 is going to end soon. They're not doing more support. I think after this year, they're not supporting MetaTrader more, the coders. And I think MetaTrader 5 is going to evolve as well to something else. So MetaTrader is going to change for sure, I think. Anyway, guys, I'm not taking any trades. I think I'm gonna cut it here. I'll be back in New York session. If you would like to come back, I would appreciate that. So subscribe to the channel, push the likes, because I'll be back in New York session, and let's see what NFP holds us. We're gonna be mostly observing it and maybe taking tiny small trades. So it is easy to use those platforms I always used. Yeah, I always use MT4 too, but I just you know, I got the futures and there's no MT4 there, so it's how it goes. So anyway, thank you for being here, everyone. I really appreciate. Sorry if I was a little bit toxic about prop firms, but I was just talking out my anger a little bit. Do subscribe, use my links. There is quite some discount still. Grab your TopStep account, because this is the last day for your 50% discount. There's the code, use my link. I'll be back in New York session, all right? And thank you again for being here. Help out the stream by using my code and my links. And you can join my Discord as well. Go check it out, all right? So have a good one, Cody and everyone, Jamie. See you guys again. Special thanks to everyone who was here, JX, DJ, everyone from Methodical Man stream as well. See you guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Cody. Have a good one there. See you.